Hey everybody, this is Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters. You're watching zZounds. They taught me everything I know about guitar playing and got me my gig. Thank you, zZounds. It's mostly just a volume issue, with the venues. The great thing about playing those big outdoor gigs is you can just turn your amp up as loud as you want it to go, because it's big enough. It just doesn't matter. And for like those Friedman amps that I play, that's great because that's what those amps want to do. That's where they really sing. And then if you play like the Cubby Bear or something, you gotta just kind of crank it down a little bit, Try to give your sound man a break. But no, we don't use any isolation cabs. We don't do any of that stuff. It's everything that you're hearing out in the room is what's on stage with us. I think that there was a story about our old sound guy, Craig, and I think this was before I joined the band, tried to put Taylor in one of those like plexiglass drum things. I don't know if they ever actually did that, but he resisted and it went away. It's been, I've been lucky that everybody I've interviewed I am a fan of and familiar with their work, whether that's Merle Haggard or like I said, Robert Garcia or Thomas Frank, the author, or Mike Nasser, whoever it is. So I haven't done an interview yet with somebody who I just simply don't really know anything about. I think that, and that would be, I think that would be fun too. I'd love to branch out, and the longer we do it, my Rolodex is getting thin. So, eventually I'll have to start doing that. So yeah, it's just try to pick people that I find truly interesting. You would be surprised with how little we probably talk to each other about our gear and our amp rigs and all that stuff. Like I couldn't even really tell you exactly what anybody else has up there, It's never been an issue. I suppose if like I showed up with a Fender Twin with no gain or whatever and I tried to play that, I'd probably get some funny looks from the boys, But, we've all been playing guitar and for a long time and playing in bands and stuff. So everybody shows up with the right appropriate thing and it all works out. But yeah, no, we've never really had much of a discussion about it at all. It is funny, there was a point, and this was again right after we had made Wasting Light, and we were rehearsing to get ready to tour it, where we had been, pretty much everybody had been playing Boogie's for years, that was just like, and I think Boogie's a great company and they were always really, really good to us. But I remember like the first rehearsals for Wasting Light, everybody showed up with an entirely different amp. Dave showed up with those Fender, what does he play through, those Tone Masters and Custom Audio, I think so he had some of that stuff. And I showed up with the AC30s. And Pat came in with, I don't know what he had, like a Soldano or something. Everybody, just all of a sudden, without a conversation happening, everybody just went like into a different, direction. And it worked. It's great. Yeah, here's my advice for you. The record industry is dead. We don't need any more competition, you whippersnappers. Get the out of here. No, I would say, people ask me that all the time, like what would you tell, people that are, kids that are starting or whatever. And I always tell them the same thing, and it's corny, but it's super true. play guitar or play whatever instrument it is because you love it and for nothing other than that, because you just have to do it. Because that's how me and all my friends were. We just had to do it, man. I just loved music. I was obsessed with it. I didn't care about anything but music. It's why I dropped out of school, and it's why I never played sports, and it's why I never did anything else. And you don't have to be that stupid like we all were, but just play it because you love it, man, and that's it. And maybe if you're really into it and you write a good song, and you know, you get lucky, and something might happen.